Are you saying there's a big baby on his shoulder that it just goes, Miller?
Sham of a mockery of a sham of a mockery of a sham.
You've got to go back to his kickboxing days, all right? Big Baby Miller, you have to understand, he used to kickbox first before he boxed.
He can lift his legs.
Yeah.
Is it going to throw AJ off his fight with Wallin? So it could be a win-win for Frank Warren there as well. Dance into a star.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. Yo, Miller. Yo, just shoot it out. He'll be fine. We'll get through it. No, Miller, don't do it again. You've changed. Show them you're better.
Tyson or Deontay? You ain't gonna fight Deontay, but you've been scared of him. You're not gonna fight him, bro. Because I know what I'm telling you. You know how many times I want to fight Deontay and he said no, and then we'll fight me. You told Deontay that? Come on, bro. That's between you. Come on, bro. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me, bro. I'm talking about you. Look at my record. I've been knowing you, bro. What do you mean you haven't not done? I'm not saying you. I was gonna fight you. Hey, shit happened. And Andy's that's what I'm saying.
Welcome to another episode of Bloodlust Boxing. I'm Sav.
I'm Baz.
And today's episode, will the day of reckoning come early for Big Baby Miller? We chop it up. Let's get into it, Baz. First thoughts. I mean, what were you thinking when it was announced that Baby Miller was going to be on this epic card?
Disgusted, bro. I mean, utterly, it's a shame. Shame for the sport.
It's a sham of a mockery of a sham of a mockery of a sham.
How does this happen? So talk to me. Like how? I don't understand it. Money talks, baby. Money talks.
I guess whatever way you look at it, Big Baby Miller has got a reputation. Not the best reputation, but I guess we have to go back to the beginning. So for those you that don't know, Big Baby Miller was due to fight Anthony Joshua in 2019, but failed.
Whoa. Bring it back a little bit further, son.
Further?
That's not even the start of it. Bring it back now. Firstly, yeah, you got to go back to his kickboxing days, all right? Big Baby Miller, you have to understand, he used to kickbox first before he boxed.
He can lift his legs.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it.
I need to go see the footage, Baz. I haven't seen it. I can't believe that guy can lift his legs that high.
I didn't believe it either. Apparently, in 2014, he tested positive for Megamin. I can't even pronounce his name, bro.
Tested positive for something. What was that? Was that Jack 3D street name?
I think it was that Jack 3D. Yeah.
That was a bit of a tricky one, wasn't it? Because it wasn't technically a banned substance for people.
It wasn't at first.
But I don't know in terms of combat sports. Obviously it was if he tested positive for anything, it was banned. So because you could legally buy that, couldn't you, out of like a supplement store? Yeah,
I think it was a pre-workout drink, and basically it just had some adverse crazy effects that would just make you pumped.
Yeah, it worked a little too good.
Make you turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro.
Yeah, I guess the question is, did he test positive for that before or after it was pulled off the street?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, I believe someone actually died from it. That's why they banned the substance. I think a runner died from it. But that was in 2014. So he failed for that. So maybe you could let him off the hook. But, you know, Sav.
That was the same thing Dillian White popped for as well, wasn't it?
It might have been. It might have been, Sav.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to look back at that one. But
yeah, allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah.
We need a little allegedly button, don't we?
Yes.
Allegedly.
Get it on lock.
Yeah, just so we don't get sued.
That's it, exactly. If you put allegedly on anything, you're fine.
Allegedly. Let's go. Yeah, so 2014, yeah?
So, I mean, if that was just the case, you know, maybe you could have let him off the hook, but no!
You had to screw it up.
So he starts his boxing career. He gets into a good position, you know, like
how did he get to that good position, Baz?
Well, this is it. I mean, he fought his way up there, and a lot of them were knockouts. I'm not gonna lie, Sav. A lot of them were knockouts.
I mean, from what I remember about it back in the day, he was fighting under the zone. I don't know what the promotional situation was exactly, whether it was like a fight-by-fight basis, but Eddie Hearn was fattening him up more than he was at the time. And he almost weighed. I think at his highest, he weighed almost was it 300 pounds or over 300 pounds?
317 pounds.
Jesus. And he was throwing more punches than Rock and Sock and Robots. Like
a man that size should not be able to throw that many punches.
I actually remember like one of the commentators, and this is before anything came out, who said, Jarrell Miller's got an amazing engine for someone his size. And like, I wonder why. Yeah, everyone was just like, yeah, he has actually got a pretty good engine, isn't he? Like, I wonder why that is. Yeah, and it all came out why. So apparently he's meant to fight Fraser Quindo for the vacant WBA regular belt, but Fraser Quindo pulled out, and he said there wasn't enough time to do proper VADA testing.
Ooh.
And that
and
was
why would you want that testing, Sav?
And that was even before the AJ stuff happened. So
there's some red flags right there.
Exactly. So it looks like Fraser Quindo knew something we didn't know.
Yeah. He had a little mole in the camp, innit?
But yeah, I mean, Eddie Hearn was fattening him up, getting him ready, and he was about to. You could see what was happening. He was lining him up to fight AJ, and he was getting those wins. And obviously, it came to New York, AJ's big premiere in the US.
Yeah,
it all kicked off. It all got spicy. It all got pretty
That's
wild, didn't it?
Yeah. And Miller's not one to mince his words. So
there's
a lot of back and forth.
I mean, there was a lot of someone. Once you start talking about someone's mum,
gloves are off that we never see or something. Something like that. I'm pretty sure. One day it might come out.
Rumor has it's locked in a vault somewhere so deep, but you find the records
undercover.
You find the list of those who visited Epstein's Island on there. That's how deep it is.
Why'd you have to go there?
I'm sorry. So deep, locked away in the CIA cupboards.
That's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, bro.
So they would
go on.
Yeah, so they were due to fight. It all got it got a bit out of hand,
Yeah, it was meant to fight
talks of a landlord.
February 2019, he was meant to fight him. But what happened? What happened? Like all good stories, Sav.
There was a plot twist.
That's it.
Yeah, and he tested positive.
Tested positive again
for like 3 different banned substances.
EPO and HGH. From my understanding.
At least 2 of those had to be injected into you, or could be injected into you, wasn't it?
I believe so, Sav. I believe so. I mean, he could have, just slipped and fell onto those needles. But...
well, he's just walking through.
Depends on what end of town is walking through, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You never know. Walking down a street, slip. He's from New York, so there's a couple of shady alleys down there. So I'm told. Allegedly. Yeah. So anyway, it was kind of like
the WBA,
and then it was like
a 6-month ban.
At the time though, as well, it was kind of like, maybe it's a mistake. And then it was like, it's just more stuff like the B samples, and then he tried to blame, what was it? Some
he was trying to say it was for his shoulder. He took some steroid injections. I don't know, man. It was something to do with a shoulder injury, and it was trying to claim that it was due to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it got banned for 6 months and removed from the WBA rankings.
Yeah, because the New York Commission apparently said he wasn't licensed with them, so they couldn't technically ban him.
That's it.
But the WBA banned him for 6 months, which is paltry. Yeah.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, considering it's his second offence officially. And then, straight after that, Sav,
he signed with Bob Arum. He signed with Bob Arum.
Bob
Arum was like, I smell an opportunity here. I know.
It's not just the drugs.
Jarrell Miller has a name. He wouldn't be dumb enough to test positive again. And then guess what? Tested positive.
Well, it was meant to fight Jerry Forrest, but didn't happen, did it, Sav?
Yeah, tested positive again. So
again, and I believe it's for the same substance that he failed
at least one of the same substances.
At least one.
Yeah. So okay, and then he got a 2-year ban, and he's sort of been making his way back since. So. Yeah, I mean, if I had it my way, Baby Miller would be nowhere near a boxing ring at all. Like, for me, for what he tested positive in against AJ, and then to test positive again straight after that. That's got to be like a 5-year ban, surely.
I think you just got to be banned permanently, bruv. How can you be allowed in the ring again?
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, and to be honest, there's not been enough made of this. With all the speculation and hurrah about Conor Benn and all these other failed tests, for someone like Big Baby Miller to actually be able to fight, it's a travesty.
So there's some people going to say, or use the argument that, well, he was cool, he served his time, and then that's why he can move on. And with the Conor Benn thing, it's like, well, Conor Benn technically hasn't served time, or that an official, So, but either way, for what was in his system, it's a disgrace, really. It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace. I mean, I can't believe it, man, to be honest. It shouldn't go ahead. But
will it? I guess the question is, will this fight go ahead?
This is it.
Because we started this video saying
in place.
Yeah, so I've read that there is VADA testing in place. I guess the question marks are: did it start early enough for it to be effective? And the next question is he going to test positive again? And my money says he probably will.
That's it.
But there's going to be something in your head that's going to trigger you and say, "I'm not ready for this," or maybe it's just.
Are you saying there's a big baby on his shoulder that it just goes, Miller, take me.
No, man, like that Eminem song where it's like, "Dad looks into a star."
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yo, Miller, just shoot it up. It'll be fun. We'll get through it. No, Miller, don't do it again. You've changed. Show them you're better.
This is just going completely off track.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see it going to that point. I mean, in the end of that rap song with Eminem, it is just like, it's just the good devil, the good guy, good angel side to the devil, and it's just like, just
take it, just one.
Ah, hell. But surely the payday is too big to pass up. You got to think, I guess, is it worth getting pummeled that bad for the amount of money he's probably getting for this fight? He's probably going to say yes.
Probably. I mean,
whilst we're here, if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. You can help us with that.
Make it happen, guys.
I mean, looking at the fight itself, it's actually a stroke of genius by Frank Warren, because you got Daniel Dubois, who's on the road to redemption himself. Some people said he quit against Usyk. And what do you do if you're trying to bring someone back? You put someone in like who's got an even worse name. Like, I'm not saying Daniel Dubois has got a worse.
What are you saying, yourself? What are you saying, bro?
No, I think Daniel Dubois was on the road to getting up. But anyway, I don't think he quit. I actually like Daniel Dubois. He's not the best talker, but anyway, from a PR point of view, you get someone out there who everyone hates, and then suddenly people are going to be cheering on Dubois to beat Miller.
Yeah.
So it's actually
they'll be singing his praises.
It's great PR. Frank Warren does it again. So smart.
It's not every day we praise him, but he's a genius for this.
Yeah. And on the side note as well, there's going to be so many pay-per-views because of Miller being on the card, and then even as we get closer to fight week, there's going to be probably stuff said.
A lot of tension
because of the tension between AJ and Miller. Is it going to throw AJ off his fight with Wallin? So it could be a win-win for Frank Warren there as well. It's so many boxes ticked for Warren there, but
that's it. And it actually looks like Joshua Wallin is the main event now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's come out. It pretty much looks like that. It's going to be on TNT Sports and the Zone pay-per-view. I believe that they're probably going to split the pot or something.
Some sort of co-promotion. I don't know.
Co-promotion when it comes in. I guess they split the funds. I don't know how it works exactly. So that's interesting to know. But I think as we get closer to fight week, I think there'll be one, maybe two people pull out, but there is a lot of money involved. So it might be a case of if you're a fighter and you're on the cusp of maybe not being able to make the fight, you're gonna fight anyway because you don't want to lose on that payday. But then I guess for Miller, he dropped the bag once. He dropped the bag once against AJ, didn't he?
He did. He could have made some serious money.
There. Yeah, and he did it again when he signed with Bob Arum. So third time's the charm. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some interesting comments. Some people said it was strange that no one really mentioned it during the promotion, and
it's true.
And the boxers didn't mention it on stage. It was almost like they were told not to mention it.
Seemed a bit choreographed for sure.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see if anything else comes out closer.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I mean, even if Miller can't fight, he said his boys might be waiting around the corner for Hearn, you know, so that maybe they'll have a scrap.
Yeah. No, but Eddie Hearn was like, he told him where to go.
Yeah. I want to see his video evidence of that.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Anyway,
but yeah,
what are your views? What are your views? Do you think Baby Miller makes it to the fight? I've seen some comments on other videos which says he 100% doesn't make it to this fight. Some of the other comments on there are pretty hilarious as well, saying how his urine would probably set off a Geiger counter. But that's one of the bonuses. Counter. Yeah, you just got to scroll through some of the comments and some of the other videos.
That's gold, that is.
But yeah, anyway.
I don't know, man. I can't see it happening. I just can't. I mean,
yeah. And with that in mind, I mean, is it even worth putting a prediction out there?
Nah, not yet.
Happens in the fight?
Not yet.
Let's week.
We have
to wait till day one before the fight.
Exactly itself.
Yeah. Anyway.
But on that bombshell, should we leave it here?
Yes.
Please subscribe.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Bum 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 bum. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, smash that button now. Cheers.
Yeah, and click the video up here.